Action. Okay. Hello, today I'm going to make a review on the Ultrasonic Rider. So it does come with the 4 ninjas, and what's really cool, it has the 4 weapons. And it's a pretty nice set. I forget if the dollar price was in the 80s or 90s, but I got in the Indianapolis LEGO store in the big mall. The LEGO store's in a big mall, and it's a pretty nice set. It does have flick missiles, and they do work. So yeah, the flick missile just flew away. So and it has like these ammo details. They didn't make a whole bunch of these and just stick them in there. They use like little things that are kind of shaped like that. Now I want to show you the interlocking mechanism for this. And you see this comes off. If you don't pull this back out like that, it still comes out. So if you push it back out, cannot come out. Now how that works is, you see there's this little ball right here, and it's stuck in there. You see right there. Well, when you pull this out, it pulls out that little ball. That came off. See, if you pull it out, keeps coming off. Now, one more time. Pull it out. Oh, come on. This thing just came out. Okay, gotta try pushing it in. Now pull it out. This thing just doesn't want to work, Daddy.
Maybe talk about something else.
Well, that's over with. Hang on. For one last time. I think it might be jammed. Is it jammed? Maybe it will work now. Sometimes this thing gets jammed up. Oh, you push it in. Oh, well, so we can still do the interlocking part. Now you see it's still locked in the top of that thing. So now if you push it in or pull it out, I forget. Oh, I'll just push it in, or I'll just move it myself. Now you see it would still work if I push it in. So this ball flies out, and now it's not locked in there anymore, so you can take it off. You see how it interlocks? So, yeah. I also want to show you some other weird thing that's in here. Like, in the last episode of Rise of the Snakes, they were fighting the Great Devourer, and then they shot the flute where Zane shoots it out, and then it makes the Great Devourer's thrill go back, and like hair, and then Cole's like, it's not aiming class, you're supposed to shoot it, not give it a haircut. And then like that's what happened with the sound. They were trying to fight it with the flute sound, because the snakes hate the flute sound, and it also has this really nice weapon holder. Except it can't hold all of their weapons, because like, here. Because you see Zane has 2, and then there'll only be room for 2 more over here. So you'll have to put on Kai or Cole's weapon, or Jay and Kai's weapon, or Jay and Cole's weapons. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna get that back on here. So now to the weird part. Now, I don't know if this is like supposed to be a radio or a tape recorder. Dad, can you please zoom in here? See that little thing there? That thing, the little thing with the tape-looking thing? I thought movies were put on tapes, right? It's not like they're showing the movie to the Great Devourer with holograms or something, so yeah, that's kind of weird. It can hold 2 people because this thing is actually one airplane. And, you can also put a guy back here. And, you can put a guy in there and stuff, so yeah. The treads really work. See? And what's really nice is they can like go over big rocks and stuff because they're flexible. And it's one of my favorite sets. I like the big wheels back here. The inside part is like, well, it's one of those thingies, and it's held on by a green stud, you see. And then, like, this would be a pretty good thing if you're gonna make an XL samurai mecha, like the roller set. Then you could make a giant one and put one, like, make a huge shield. I think one of these wheels would work good as a shield, so I'm just going to take off one of the wheels and show you how it's built, in case you want to know. Just pull it off, and I forget how long the action is here. Let me see. I think it's, okay, it's like a 10 long. Can't I do longer? So yeah, it's like a 10 long action. So here's how it's built. Like, the tire I'm not gonna take off. It's this huge big tire. It's used on the Technic motorcycle, I think. So now the instructions said to use 2 of these and snap them together. Come on. Oh, there. Now, you put it in here, and then, where's the piece? Can I show how I build the most interesting parts that I think people may want to build the most? And then put it back on here. It looks like a UFO to me, kind of, like a cockpit and everything. So now you put it in the wheel. Or you could put the wheel on first. Put the wheel on. And then put this thing on. There. So now, another thing that I thought would be interesting that you may want to build, like put on the back of a